Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Elisa Marie Designs. I am Elisa Maria. Welcome back if you are back, and welcome if you are new. Today is Monday, June the 23rd, and if you are anywhere on the East Coast, you know that it feels like you are walking on the sun right now. And over the weekend, I had gotten at least about 5 deliveries of reviews that I have to do. And I didn't know where to start until I woke up this morning, and it was just so hot. I was like, oh, I know where I'm starting today. So here we go. I did have my air conditioner on. I had it on for like an hour before I came into this room. I might have to put it on again because absolutely it did something, and this is a small room. It didn't do much. So because of those reasons, I decided to start with the wireless electric pen by CAYDO. So I did a review for them already on the electric pen that it comes with a little USB port that you put into your, well, I have a strip. Let me show you what I have on my desk. I have this strip on my desk here, where it was very easy for me to just take the USB, put it in, and I'm diamond painting right here. When I went over to the company to let them know that I had done the review, I saw that they had a wireless. Well, this is great, and I'll leave this in my room. But you know, I traveled, I went to Florida, I was at the pool, it's summer, we all want to be outside. I love being outside. I want to diamond paint outside, especially now that we had a roof, a canopy put on. I don't have to worry about anything flying in my yard. And Foofy wants to be outside too. So I went to Amazon to look for the wireless electric pen, and I contacted Ray. And she said, I said, it's sold out. Can I buy it directly from you? And she said, we're not getting another shipment until like June. Can you wait? And I'll send you one. And would you do another review? So that's where we are. If you're wondering why I'm doing another review. I see these everywhere. Everyone loves them. This is, let me see, vacuum diamond painting pen. Wireless use anytime, anywhere, multiple tips for diverse need, which this is, you know, there's a few of the electric pens out there. And what attracted me to this one, of course, was the multi-tips, okay, because I'm not a dotter. And I really wanted to see how the multi-tips worked. So I don't even know what color I have in here. I guess I have pink. It's indicating pink. I believe it comes like in a bluish and a purple and a pink. So let's get this open. Let me see. Can I find one of my tweezers? How is everyone? Monday, Monday, Monday. Am I loving Monday? I have a lot to do this week. I have a lot on my list. A lot to get done. And yes, I'm loving Monday because I'm taking tomorrow off, because tomorrow I will be doing my live, and at 7 p.m. I changed it to Tuesdays. That seemed to work for most of my members. And Fridays are just getting crazy. You know, it's summertime. It's you know, shore time. It's get in the car and go places. We went to Atlantic City yesterday, and I took you guys along with me. I'm gonna show you in a in another video all the footage that, like, basically just B-rolls. I did one of these stickers the last time, and I have to tell you, I'm not a sticker person, but it was so adorable. I just absolutely loved it. Am I going to need to get a... What I did was, because I never know what to do with these stickers, I stick them on the top of my drill trays. I have a drill tray with this sticker on it. I should go get it. I know exactly where it is because I have organized my art room. Let me get it. It's so... Isn't it cute? I never know what to do with these stickers, and I have these Diamond Art Club containers. It'd probably prohibit me from stacking them now, or maybe I'll just leave this one for one, you know, being the one that goes on the top, or maybe I'll use this one to indicate these are where my AB drills are in one of these containers. So yeah, just an idea what to do with your stickers. Or I showed you guys something else that I did with my stickers. Something else I did with my stickers. I found these little canvases. I used to use these like with rubber stamping, and you could just take your sticker and put it on, you know, maybe you get one of your little ones that makes a little sticker, and you could put this on a little mini easel. This one's actually a magnet, and then you could just put it on the refrigerator. Have your little Picasso sign their name there. Let's see, you could get a black one or a white one. Little mini. You even sell these little mini easels so that it looks like a little curated piece. How cute. But your kids are probably going to want to stick them everywhere. But if you wanted to have like a little refrigerator art, something that they made, and you know, again, this pen is great for them too. They can make these little stickers, and you don't have to worry about wax or putty with your little ones, because it's a vacuum. Good idea, right? Put these over here so we remember. There we go. And so I'm going to, there's just 2 colors. Oh, is there 2? No, there's 4 colors. I was going to be like, I would just throw them all in one tray and pick them out as I needed them. But these are kind of like 3 different shades of pink. Okay, so let's put these on the side. Let's put my little ideas on the side here. Here's a little tray. Seems to be a little bent there. But okay, if you have little ones or whatever, get your own tray out. I'm probably going to get my own tray out to use. Thank you, though, for the tray. And let's get this open. There we go. I was surprised at the beach yesterday how many people were on the beach. And, of course, you know, the first thought that I had was the shark. The Jaws reading that I'm doing. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm just like, oh, I'm so impressed. I love the box. I will tell you, I love the box. I like boxes that slide open, and they have like this little insert that you put the product in. Oh, wow. Very pretty. Very pretty. Okay, replacement of tip. Ensure the device is powered off. Insert the tip directly into the device until it locks securely into place. No rotation or snapping is required. Okay, glad I read that. I do like that it is ergonomically correct. If this is like the other one, which I think it is, you just have to remember not to block the airflow with your finger the way that you're holding it. Okay. Suction precision. Align the suction nozzle, neatly arranged diamonds, misaligned diamonds, of course. You know, we could play around with putty and wax, but you're using a vacuum here, so make sure your drills are aligned very nicely in your tray. And I like hovering right over it, and you'll see it goes, and there they are. Turn the diamond pen and position the pen tip over the diamonds to pick them up. So prepare your diamonds, hover like right over it, and then you have your multi tips here. Make sure your diamonds align with the holes on the tip, and place your diamonds. Okay, so let's see here. The model, the charge time is, battery life is 2 hours. Charge time is 2 to 3 hours. So let's see. I guess I'm going to have to charge this unit. I was looking to do a little diamond painting, but you know, I open these things up right in front of you. Here's all the tips that we're gonna see inside: the bent tip, the 2 drill tip, the 4 drill tip. Power outlets on the back. Turn the button on and off. Diamond art pen tip. Okay, we went through all this. And here's your on and off button, and you can scan the QR code for more information, or to view any of the assembly of this. And there's an email for customer support. Very pretty. I love the case. The case is so nice because, like I said, you're running around and you want to, oh, it's pretty. Oh, is this metal? Oh, it is. I'm having a love affair with metal containers these days, because what I do is I put little magnets. I'll show you. I put them on this one. I have this one holding some of my diamond art tools, and I went and got, here we go. I went and got magnets, and I put them on top. Okay. And then I got my art dot putty, and it just sticks on. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get 2 more magnets, and I'm going to put my CAYDO pen right on top. How cool is that? All these tips, it's not even Tuesday. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, how pretty. It's like opening a piece of jewelry. It's so pretty and delicate and pink. Like I said, there's 3 different colors. You could get blue, purple, or pink. Ray did ask me what color I preferred. I did say pink. So thank you again, Ray. And here we go. We're going to charge. Here, let me get this off here. Little rubber band. There we go. I have little ties that I have for my wires here. I'm sure it's probably semi-charged. Really nice. So you know which way to plug into your USB port. I'm blind, I can't see. There we go. Let me get you out here. Oh, it is a little charged. We should try it. We should try it without the charge. I'm sure it came out charged. Let me pull these out. Really nice. I love the case. Like I said, especially with the magnets. I'm magnetizing everything together these days. 2 tips, 4 tips, and the bent tip. If you like that, bent tip. Sometimes I find like it gets in my way, but I'm going to try it anyway. And let me see here. Here's your power button. Here's the holes that I was saying. Make sure your finger does not get in the way there of the holes, because you're going to block the airflow. And here's where your charging unit would go. I already have mine plugged in. And here's the regular tip. My hands, I've just put hand cream on. And I did this the last time. Oh, it still came off pretty easy. There you go. Okay. So here's the single tip. Okay, let's try. Let me get this open. I took my canvas out because I thought, well, I'll just get Rico. Rico is almost done. Rico is going to be a finish. Why am I sliding you off? Also, what I do with these too, and you could do it inside of this container, is I stick my cover minders. Now, you guys know I don't use a cover minder. However, it's nice to keep them in here in one of my extra little tins here, and you could do the same thing here. You could put a cover minder in here. If this is your tin case that you have, stick your cover minders in there. I wonder if it would, let's see. Oh, this is glued inside, so maybe not. Oh, well, it will stay on there. I was just wondering. Oh, it is. The magnet is stronger on the other side too. Okay, again, you know me, I fly by the seat of my pants, and when I come up with an idea, I share it right away. So you could keep your cover minders in here if you like. They won't interfere with anything. There we go. I opened this up to get my scissor out. So I have my scissors in here. I have a roll of washi tape. I have other little pens. I can leave this at home now. Don't need it. Don't need it. Let's see. Let's do the outline first. The outside. Number 4. And these crystals, you could tell, they're really pretty. They're really pretty. Look how shiny they are. Really pretty. And when I get to know the colors of the crystals, I'll just throw the next bunch in here. You know, I'm not going to take them out and put them in. And then I'll keep them all together in one baggie. That dilemma of, am I going to keep my drills? Am I not going to keep my drills? Am I going to keep my drills? I'm going to keep my drills. I ran out of 3 drills trying to finish Rico, and I had them in my stash. So I ended that argument in my head. Let's get my little, here we go. Turn the button on. Make sure your drills are aligned nicely so that you can pick them up. And that holds true even with wax or putty, single or multi-placer. The way that you line your drills up, especially with a multi-placer, is the way that you're going to pick them up. So make sure that they're neat. And I like them. I gave you guys this tip a long time ago. If you're using a multi-placer, I don't like them when they're touching each other, so I give my tray just a little tap just to get a breath of space in between them, and I find that they line up even a lot nicer on whatever it is that I'm working on than if they're all clumped up together next to one another. Let's get rid of that. Turn it on. Pick it up. Oh. I have to hold this down. The first time I used this, I was so impressed, and that was the electric one. And last night, I knew that these boxes were all downstairs, and I was like, oh, I hope one of them is the pen, because I can't take this heat another minute in this room. You know, I come in this room and it's hot, and what do you think my putty and my wax are like when I come in this room? Just take a guess. They are stringy, sweaty, and I'll prove it to you. Let me see here. Look, this was in my room last night. You guys know I use this non-slip fingertip moist. Look at it. Look at the condensation on it and how slippery it is. Right over the drill. Boom, pick it up. I'm looking to see where I have some. Well, this is kind of an awkward. Oh, well, this will be a multi-placer right here. Okay. Because like the ones that I'm putting on occur. This is such a pleasure to not deal with wax and putty. And it is making a little bit of a noise, a little bit of a sound, a hum. Is it bothering me? No. It's not bothering me at all. Look at how fast I'm getting this done. And no problem picking up AB drills. I don't have to worry about. I mean, I've gone through so many changes with AB drills. You guys know I love my Art Dot Putty. But before I got that Art Dot Putty, I was wondering if waxes that come in different colors were actually different weights. Because I found that when I used blue wax, that I was able to pick up my AB drill. Well, you have to have one on there for it to go down. I found that when I used blue wax, that the wax had a little bit of a slip to it and made AB drills easier to release. So I've been through so many different tips and tricks when it comes to AB drills, but I don't think you're going to beat this one. Even if you just use this for AB drills, just to pick up your AB drills. Some people are really, really, really particular and really like, I'm trying to think of the word that I'm trying to, what I'm trying to say is they don't care how lightweight the wax or the putty is. They don't want anything coming in between their canvas and the gloss and the shine and the finish of their fairy dust drills, of their glimmer drills, of their aurora borealis drills. And you guys know I'm doing a little something with gold foiling. You know, I don't know where that's going to lead me. You know, but you know, who knows? Who knows? Maybe somebody's watching me and they're like, hey, this girl had a great idea. Let's gold foil the drills. But I'm going to be switching this up to a multi-placer because I see that there's a few spots that I can actually multi-place. It is so lightweight in my hand that I'm not even like, I feel like I'm barely touching it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when I paint, when I actually paint. Because when I paint, or even when I do my makeup, I hold my brush all the way down to the end because it gives a lighter weight to whatever brush I'm holding and a lighter touch. This is so light. I feel like I'm holding one of my really nice, expensive brushes that I actually do, you know, gouache or acrylic paint with. Really, really nice. It feels so nice in the hand. And again, I would keep the electric one on my desk. I would throw this one in my carry bag. And as long as you know where you're going, you charge it up. I don't know that I would go on the beach with it though. So let's see here. I see that there is room for a multi-plate. Let's see how this little angle one works. I have a few more that I could do. You just slide it right in there. Really nice. It has the rubber grips. Here's your little fan inside. You could see it. And you just, boom. Oh, this is nice. See, I usually don't like these. They seem to get in my way. You can push your drill around if you had to, if you miss the mark. Really nice. Okay, so we saw that one. And let's do, can I do two? I think I have room for two here. But I want to do, it's 2 and 4. And 4 placer is starting to grow on me. Now I'm wondering, do I want to pick up this way? Because I'm a vertical diamond painter. Oh, do I have enough in here to do multi-placing? Oh, maybe I'm going to need that little tray. Let me see. Let's get the little tray out. Too much space in that other one for such a small amount of drills. And we want to make sure that they line up nicely so that we can pick them up. There we go. We'll start there. So I guess maybe I could turn it around this way. Why not? I don't know. I'll try. Anything. Oh. Let me see. Four drills. Four drills. Oof. Sticky fingers. Wait a minute. Let me fix this. Okay. These have the way. Whoops! I just shot one across the room. This is a little curve. This little tail here on the butterfly. But there you go. There you go. Let's try these. I'm lining right up over the drills and they're picking right up. And again, no wax. Picking up 2 to go in here. I could pick up 2 if I want to. Right in there. No wax, no putty. And I am picking this up in my own way. There you go. I missed one. Went back to go get them. I love it. I really, really love it. Did I try the 2? Let's try the 2. And I'll go the way most diamond painters go. This way. Oh, it just slid right in there. They just like vacuumed themselves right in there. Do I have another 2? I have another 2 here. Can you see that? Did you see the way that it just vacuumed itself in there? Do I have another 2? Ah, I don't, but let me see. Can I show you this way? How they just, like, you're right over it and they just pop up in there. And I could put this one down here and this one down here. I could still dot. So there you have it. I can't be any more happier. Like I said, your little ones. Also, if you have any problems with your hands, I know a lot of diamond painters that I know that have, this crazy weather that we had with the rain and all. It was causing me problems. I have problems with my hands. I feel it like right away. And John too with the guitar. So if you're doing things that are repetitive, sometimes you have that problem with your hands. This is so lightweight, and it actually, this is what else I like about it. being that it's ergonomically correct, see how it's gently, I'm telling you, I could barely, Foofy's paw, if he taps me, is heavier than that. My cat, if you don't know who Foofy is. I like the way you don't even have to think about it. You pick it up and you put your fingers here, and it's like a feather. It's so, I don't even know what the weight on this is. Is there a weight on here that it would tell you? It has to be just like a few ounces. Where's the paper at? Let's see here. Model number, net weight 139 grams. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. I'm not good with maths, let alone girl maths, as we all know. But you're actually putting your hand in the proper position, right? And I do switch off from diamond painting pens. Sometimes I like a fat pen. Sometimes I like a thin pen. Sometimes, so this is something else to consider if you have a problem with your hands, but you want to work and you're not. That's the other thing too. Not only are you picking up, because this is something that I do, and I tell my diamond painters when I'm diamond painting. Don't press into your drills. Just very lightly pick them up. And so like this is almost like a little bit of a training also. I would call it that. To when you do go back, you might use this all the time. You might decide this is the pen for me. This is all I want and need. But we all miss our putties, and we miss our, I'm going to put the single one back on, and we miss our kind of, you know, we want to get into the mood. Like Ren sent me from Diamond Art Emporium, sent me is it like a blueberry putty? And every time I open that drawer and every time I use it to place my drills down, it was like blueberry, blueberry. Every time I put my drills in, you know, the tack, blueberry. It's very relaxing. It's very nice when I'm here alone and I'm diamond painting by myself. I love it. But you're picking up gently is what I wanted to say. Now that I'm done looking at you. You're picking up gently, and you're also placing down gently. You're not pressing into your drills. Not at all. You're picking them up. They're practically picking themselves up. And I'm not a dotter. Dotting makes me impatient, gives me anxiety, and I don't have any of that with this. And maybe it's because, you know, you do have some disability with putty and wax, and picking up one diamond at a time and seeing putty stuck to it, and then another one, or, you know, wax is slipping, your aim is off, like you go right for your drill space, but then it's off because the wax is slipping. So that's another thing. It's like, oh, I'm doing one at a time, and I'm not getting anything done, and they're slipping and they're sliding. But I always tell my subscribers and members that watch me diamond paint, gently pick up your drills. Don't press into the putty, because they're only going to get stuck, especially on days like this, especially when the humidity, it is so hot. Oh, and it's getting hotter in my room, but I want to show you the rest of this, and then I'll cool things down, and then I'll show you. I believe I have a second package that Ray sent me, and I'm going to open that up for you guys too, but I'm going to let my room cool down. I should have washi taped this down to like a piece of paper so that it wouldn't move. That's a good idea. Just like when you paint, if you do any painting and you paint a canvas and you want to, well, I watercolor also. So I take my watercolor paper and I tape it down. I tend not to use washi because, let me just pick you up. Oh, I dropped a drill. Let me pick it up with my little vacuum over here and put it back. That was cool. You don't have to grab it with your fingers, you know, especially for us girls that have nails. My little diamond fell onto the desk and I just sucked it right back up. I like that. So yeah, like I'm not a daughter, and this is just like I'm moving so quickly because my hand is not slipping. But I was saying, if when you watercolor, I use painter's tape. But if you're doing these little stickers, and I know like there's like those little gem arts, you could just tape this down to a little piece of paper with your washi tape. Be really cute too. It'll look like a little portrait that you decided to paint with your diamonds. I guess as this gets heavier, it will. I mean, look at how fast I'm just blowing through this. And I love the fact that I could take this with me now. I could take it with me. And especially something little like this, like I said, if it's using it just like a diamond pen, I flipped it over and pushed it in place. If you have to travel like on a train or on a bus, you can tape these down, do your little stickers, do your little gem art if you want. Now when you're dotting, you know, you're picking up. You don't really need to. It would be nice to be in a line. I just tipped this over with my hand because I'm clumsy. There we go. Straighten these out. I think I got a little weight on the other side now. I could just, oh, it's so much better when you could just drop them down. Let's see if that helps. Again, your kids, so they don't have to play with wax and putty. And then, you know how kids are. You know, they get up from the table, they leave things open, now the putty's drying out, or, you know, it falls on the floor, or one of your pets grabs it, you know. Foofy, especially with those ones that are scented, he loves going after them. I have to hide them. And he would hear me open up one. It was the one that smelled like fresh cotton. He loved that one. He would come right over. I had to stop what I was doing and let him smell it. So you don't have to worry about your cats maybe going, and they're curious, and they can get on the table. So now your kid just has this little pen, the little kiddo, and these sparkly little diamonds that they can have fun vacuuming them up. Or maybe they did try diamond painting and they got frustrated by wax and putty. Not just kids, adults too. They're like, oh, I can't load the pen right. I'm still wondering myself, am I overloading my pen? Am I underloading my pen? I feel like I watch people load their pen and sometimes they have overflow, and it seems like I don't know, the laws of diamond painting just defy what's going on in their art room. They're picking up. They never have diamonds stuck to the sides, and that's the other thing. You know, if you're using putty or wax and you know how it goes around the edge, you're picking up other diamonds. You don't have that problem here. There's another thing to look forward to. And another reason why, you know, you don't have to stop and like knock them off and then pick them back up. Look at how easy that was. And I got into that tight little space. Number 3. I'm thinking of all these things as I'm diamond painting because these are all the frustrations that I have as a diamond painter. You know, these are the things that I deal with. You know, again, I told you, I love my Art Dot Putty. I think it does an excellent job at picking up. And even, I'm picking up, let me finish my thought, picking up AB drills and all. But being that it went through some temperature change, we went through cold, and then it went through humidity, very, very rainy, and then it got really, really hot. I did notice some changes in my putty. Now the blue one is the sturdiest. The pink and the purple are just funky, and I bought both of them. But what I do is I mix them together. That was a tip that I gave out. What number did I open? 2. No, I opened up 3. That was a tip that I gave out to, like, don't waste your diamond, your Art Dot Putty. If you don't like the other ones. Just try and mix them together. So I'm getting right in that space there with my little vacuum pen, my wireless electric pen. This came charged, so I'm able to get this sticker done. And with me talking, it's like a half an hour already, maybe. And getting up and getting things and showing you other stuff, a half an hour. If I just straight up came in and did this, it'd probably be done in 15 minutes. Look how pretty these colors are. Now that's number 2. Here's number 1. Yeah, get yourself a little tray if you have like a little workspace that you need to diamond paint. I had my big tray out, and I mean for this exercise, for this diamond painting session, and I do call it an exercise because I think you learn something new every time you diamond paint. I told you guys I'm clumsy. I'm not even going to edit that out. Some of you know I had a car accident, and every now and again I lose control of my hand. It's like a reflex thing. And, you know, how great for me that I have something light that I can hold in my hand. You know, you never know what anyone's charms and challenges are unless they want to tell you, and I have told you. I like this little 2-placer. And these numbers here are kind of curved. So it's not like you're going to pick up 2 and they're going to go, you know, directly in line as a 2. I'll try and do as many as I can. Yeah, these two are too far apart. Oh, I need to slide it over. Here's 2. And then I'm going to go back to that cone, that bent tip. Let's see, I could do 2 here. But I'm not even, you know, now that I'm a little nervous because I'm doing a demo here, and this is the first time that I'm trying it. But, you know, you very quickly just fall into the groove. You can almost just even slide over the drills with your pen and pick these up. Oh, how cute. Straighten up my line. Pick up 2 more. Love it. I'm so excited. Look at me. I'm picking up 2 from 2 different lines. Okay, I want to use my other one. I want to use that bent one because I never had success with these bent ones like this. I always found like they were in my way, but we're gonna use it here. Oh, look how easy. I've seen a lot of people love their pen. I don't know what the other brands are. Like I said, when I was watching this and I'm thinking, is it a fad? Is it? I think the first time I saw this, it was diamond painting with Jim, and it was like it was something like looked like a little motor that was sitting on his desk, and I was like, with a long wire, and I was like, not for me, but it seems kind of cool. And then I started to see them streamline a little bit. But when I saw the multi-placing tips, I'm like, that's the one I want to try. And like I said, look how quick and easy. Cut your diamond painting time. You know, even sometimes I want to go downstairs and I want to diamond paint. And I got to take everything with me. It's like, what pen do I want to use? I switch off a lot. You know, then I take wax and putty and tweezers because, you know, sometimes I start using tweezers if the temperature is not right. And I pick up diamond painting. I pick up my enhancement drills with tweezers. I know a lot of people do that because they don't want to get wax or putty on their drills. Now you don't have to worry. You're not. Picking it up with air, I'm putting it down. And you guys also know, I diamond painted last summer with water, just with water. My little cone tip, you'll get one of those pens if you order from Dreamer Designs. It comes with that little cone tip. And I was just dipping my pen, no wax, no putty, in water, and I was able to pick up maybe about 7 or 8 drills going back, just picking up one at a time with water, dipping it in the water, tapping it off, putting it up, picking up, dipping it in the water, tapping it off, pick up. Yeah, then you have to have water on your desk. You got to be careful. You can see I'm clumsy. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, you must have came from the moment that I had. Here we go. Another beautiful sticker for me, and I made that in no time. No stress, no putty, no wax, no playing around with cleaning my edges on my pen, no picking up extra drills because putty and wax are on the side, no picking up to, you know, pressing in and pushing down because I don't need to. Everything is very securely on here. Nothing is falling off. I have another pretty little sticker that I'm going to put on one of my other diamond trays, maybe the bigger one that came. I just love these stickers. They're so cute. Maybe I'll put it on my diamond painting journal. I love it. I love the case. I love the presentation. I thought everything was just so marketed so really nicely. You know, it is special and it feels special when you open this up and you have this beautiful case and this padding on the top so that your pen doesn't get damaged in any way. It's safely in here. Here we go. I think I'm going to charge it. It does work even if it's plugged in, which is nice if you don't want to stop diamond painting. But I am going to charge it, and I am going to use it to finish Rico, so you'll be able to see that, because I'll tell you, it's warm in here. I'm probably going to diamond paint with the air on, but with the volume off, and then I'll do like a voiceover. I have some beautiful extra drills that I could use to, it's such a pretty color scheme too, to maybe decorate the rest of my art journal with that pretty little sticker. Maybe make a little frame or something. So cute. And don't forget, you can put it just on another frame. Why not do that? Let's do that. Let's take this off. Let's put this on a frame. I'm going to put it up here, because I'm probably going to get some lettering to put down here, something to say, you know, some uplifting word that I want to put. And this is a magnet, and I will be able to magnetize that onto my refrigerator or something like that. Like I said, get your little kids to sign it. Maybe I'll get one of my rubber stamps and put something underneath, stamp something on there like dream or whatever, something. Again, I have my little, I'm saying you could put your art dot putty on there. Why would you? You don't need to put any art dot putty on there. So you don't need to put your, but you can use this to attach to something else that you have. Anyway, thank you, CAYDO. Thank you for allowing me to do a second review. I'm going to let this room cool down a little bit, and then I'm going to, I believe that this is from CAYDO also. Look at this beautiful box. I can tell you one thing, they know presentation. Orange is one of my favorite colors, and it's a beautiful box. I have no idea what is in here. Manufacturer. This just has a 45-piece container trays. Let's let this room cool down, and then we'll get into this and see what this is. I'm excited. See you in a bit. Thanks for being here. Keep creating that world that you want to live in. and try out this pen. Let me know if you have one. Let me know if you've tried them. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know how you're going to use it. Are you going to buy it for yourself? Are you going to buy it for, you know, a diamond painter that you know? You're going to buy it for your kiddos. You're going to buy them some stickers and some little easels here to create some art. Kids love stuff like this. And yeah, let me know if you are using one, how you're using it, and if you have any other tips and tricks other than the ones that I thought of. And there's probably even more tips and tricks in the original video that I did with the electric one that you have to use. It has to be plugged in at all times. I will link that down below. I will see you for the next unboxing.